turkey weekend. There we go. All right, let's get the show on the road here, get the game rolling, and my condolences to all those Ohio State fans today. Go Blue. My condolences to all those Ohio State. There we go. All right, let's see if we can get some 5x5s first. I got to look over the camera. Claudia, hold my beer. Jacob, yes, I know the chat is going extremely fast, guys. And I've got it on a 90-second delay. I really can't do any more because if I do it anymore, people aren't going to have a chance to say, hey, I'm here. Okay, so we made it to Saturday. I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. I hope you are enjoying your leftovers. I hope that after you make your bone broth or your turkey broth or everything like that, I'm hoping you are still saving that turkey carcass and baking the bones out to make bone meal out of it for your gardens. Hint, hint, told you there's a recipe to do that from a video from last Thanksgiving in the gardening playlist. If anybody hasn't, if you ever priced out bone meal, you'll get about a quart of bone meal out of one turkey carcass. So yeah, it'd probably save you $4 or $5 right there, right now. And remember, fertilizer is going to be hard to come by next year. So around here, it was a nice weekend. Mrs. P and I did Thanksgiving on Thursday. Then we went up yesterday and did a leftover Thanksgiving with Mr. and Mrs. Mountaintop Prep. So we had some of their stuff and some of our stuff, and it was nice to get together. So that was fun. Got our Christmas tree up. Got some of the decorations done. Most of it's up. Maybe a couple of little things have to go out yet. Who knows I know I got to put lights out on the porch yet. So that'll have to be done yet. But I did get my garlic in the ground today. Finally. It's like, yeah, between Halloween and Thanksgiving. Well, I got the back end of it, but I wasn't going to do it in that 20-degree weather, and it was nice for the last couple of days, so I got out and got that done today. So 99 cloves of garlic planted. So hopefully we will 3 rows of 33, if you're wondering why 99. So that was done. So yes, planting for 2023's gardening season has officially started here on the Pinball House. That was the enjoyment around here. Christmas presents, wrapping, yeah, the typical after Thanksgiving stuff, and staying away from town. I had to run into town yesterday real quick and not to go to the store or anything like that, just had some business I had to take care of. And as I drove by Walmart parking lot was packed. I mean, fuller than I've ever seen it. Now, mind you, it's about the only place to shop within an hour of here. But yeah, that was kind of interesting, especially seeing as how all the stories I heard where even you guys telling me, or even on the news, the malls were empty, the stores, the people were saying we didn't have any crowds for Black Friday or whatever. People are getting the idea. It's like, gee, I can go shopping and get shot, or I can sit home and do it on my computer. And guess what? I don't have to pay Biden's gas prices to drive to the mall. Yeah, okay, that sounds like a good idea. So, though then you get the whole Amazon strike thing. So we'll see how this Christmas season plays out. Should be interesting. So tonight's going to be an interesting night. We'll see how much time we even have to get to Q&A, because it's a little bit of a Christmas in November. And just in case you guys want to hint, you might want to be here on Tuesday too, because I got more. So there's another one that I'm going to do probably Monday morning, Monday afternoon, one of the two. Something new that we haven't seen before. So, and we will have a giveaway on Tuesday as well. So just giving you a little bit of forewarning. Okay. As you guys can see, the chat is going insane. I will ask everybody now, please keep it polite in chat. The moderators do an exceptional job of keeping the riffraff out of here, the rude people, the obnoxious comments, the spam bots or whatever. So thank you to the moderators. Guys, do your best to engage brain before putting fingers in gear, as you're thinking. But yeah, we do have it on slow mode, and I can still see it's ticking along as I look over the top of the camera here. So we want to get into the contest, and I want to explain how some things are going to work here. All right, we're going to do the All Powers 2000 watt generator first. That one should be pretty easy, and I've got to look because I have to remember what I did on all of this too. Let's see. The All Powers generator, that was the one where you need to enter your state in which you live in and your favorite Christmas carol. Now, a lot of them I've heard of, but some of you guys have thrown some off-the-wall ones in comments here. I will go look it up if I've never heard of it. I want to make sure you're not just making stuff up, okay? Because we are going to stick to the rules here pretty tight as usual. What I will ask everybody, because you guys can all see what's going on in the chat, when we go draw the name, which will be in a couple of minutes here for the first one at least, please refrain from chatting. There's over 3,000 of you guys in here right now. There's I think I've got 5 or 6 moderators and me. All right. So that means each one of us is looking at 500 of you, and I'm trying to do this at the same time too. So it takes a while, it takes a bit. Please refrain from chatting unless you are the winner, because we're looking for that person to say, I'm here. Remember, this is a must be present to win. And we've had that happen quite a few times where names have been drawn and the people aren't here. And I don't want somebody to miss out on a prize because we didn't see their name or something. So everybody, as somebody just said, behave. Be nice. You know, think about it as yourself. If your name was called, you wouldn't want everybody else spamming up the list while you're trying to say, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. So that's the one thing I ask of you. So I'm guessing you guys are ready to do the first one, huh? So let's get my computer set up here and make sure I've got, okay, that's the right length. All right, and we will get over to there and flip the computer over, or the camera over. Maybe. Come on, YouTube. There we go. All right, blow this up so you guys can see it. It's almost, nope. There we go. All right. So this is for the All Powers 2000S. So we are going to paste in the link to that video. Now remember, you had to comment on that particular video, all right? Everybody gets one entry, so we're going to take out the duplicate users. I've always got to do this little math problem. And let's see how much, don't give me that 1 + 1 is okay, timed out on it too. All right, so let's see how many people we have. Again, this is for the All Powers 2. This one is being shipped directly from me, guys. So, yeah, I'm paying the postage on this one, and it'll go to you when I can get the UPS guy here, which will probably be Monday or Tuesday. I've got the generator sitting right here on the kitchen floor. And we have 3,137 entries for this. All right, so I'm going to hang tight here and ask everybody real fast. Please stop the chat, okay? I can see it here. It looks like you guys have all calmed down. Guys, okay, everybody stop. When I call your name, you have 3 minutes to say, I'm here. You can say whatever you want, but I'm here is it. We haven't picked a winner yet, DW. We're getting there. Please hang tight. Okay. All right. So remember, 3 minutes to say I'm here. So for the All Powers 2000S, which, guys, if you saw it, this is 2,000 watts of power for $961. That's incredible. Under 50 cents a watt is cheapest I've ever seen a generator. So let's go with this one. And Dawn Marie, hello, Pinball from Pennsylvania. My favorite Christmas carol is Oh Holy Night. Thanks again for always trying to give back to the community. I think it's awesome what you and Mrs. P always try to do. All right, Dawn Marie, are you here? All right, it is 9:09, Dawn Marie, so you have until 9:12 to say you are here. So mods, help me try to watch for this. Flip this over. I'm trying to look over the top here as well. Yeah, it kind of looks screwy. Either you're looking at the computer screen, which just winds up like at a fun house, or you look at me trying to look over the top. Dawn Marie, are you here? Let's see if Dawn Marie is even a participant. I do not see Dawn Marie's name in the participants in a live chat. We will still give her till 9:12. Dawn Marie, we are waiting for you. This is it. We may have to draw another winner. We will see if Dawn Marie is here. 9:11. Calling Dawn Marie. I'm seeing Jacob saying calling Dawn Marie, so I'm guessing the mods have not seen her yet. So, Dawn Marie, you're at less than a minute here. Oh, I hate when this happens. Because somebody watches the video in the morning and goes, oh crap, I missed it. Dawn Marie. Going once. Guys, please hold the chats unless you're Dawn Marie. Going twice. Dawn Marie. Once. Twice. All right. Back to the screen. And we're going to do this again. Let's go back to the random comment picker. And we will try to blow this up just a hair. Sorry, Dawn Marie. Must be present to win. Pick another winner. Here we go. Brenda H. This is great. Love you all from Loveland, Colorado. My favorite Christmas song is Oh Holy Night. Let there be peace on earth. Do you hear what I hear? Drummer boy, away in the manger. Yes, Ned. Or no, you don't win 5, Brenda, but you got everything you need there. All right, Brenda H. Are you in the house? Oh, let's not have 2. Brenda H. There, and Robert, you just deleted our winner's comment. All right, Brenda is. I just said me. I'm here. Okay, Brenda's here. All right, Brenda, congratulations. Let me flip this back. Robert, you got an itchy trigger finger tonight. All right, so Brenda, see what I'm seeing about this, like a fun house, what the screen looked like? All right, Brenda, you have won the All Powers 2000S. I need you to email me your name, physical mailing address. Like I said, I'm going to send this UPS, so I'm going to need a real address, not a P.O. box. And I do need your phone number. Okay. All right. That's numero uno. We only got 2 more to go. You guys want to do the second one? You guys want to wait for a little bit? Now we get trivia questions we got to do too. Let's do the second one. All right. So let's go. Let me get the other one up and get the link to this. Let me flip the screen over. Blow it up. All this technical stuff I got to do. You know, I drive you nuts with this part, don't I? Let's scroll up so we can see. Come on. There we go. It's close enough. All right. We'll roll it up to the top. We will put the new one in. Okay, now for this one, because there's two in here, we are going to do the Delta 2 first, okay? And the comment that I pull has to have the state in which you live in and your favorite Christmas cartoon character. Now, again, some of you guys put some ones in there that I'd never heard of. If I've never heard of it, we're going to go look it up, okay? All right, so this is for the Delta 2 and this 160 watt solar panel. Like I said, I want to. Elliot was talking about having the extra battery to it too. I don't remember if it's going to come with the extra battery or not. So either you're getting the generator and an extra battery and a solar panel, or the generator and the solar panel. So, all right, and there we are. So we're going to do the same thing. Filter duplicate users. This one has to have cartoon character. If it's got both, that's basically the way you were supposed to do it. Both the cartoon character and your cookie. But as long as you got the cartoon character in this one, that's a valid entry. 3 + 1 is 4. Get YouTube comments, and we're going to see what we got on this. Nope, we're going to have to do this again. 8. My elementary school math. All right, what do we got? Do 20. We hit 3,000 here again. 3,000. Wow. You hit 4? No. And then it comes up with 3168. Okay. All right. However it counts. Okay, guys, please, I'm going to give you guys a second to do it. Please stop commenting now. Again, only the winner from here on out I want to see comments from. Please stop. Guys, please follow directions. Please stop commenting. It's too late to enter. You aren't doing it. This is your favorite Christmas cartoon character. Yeah, guys, just start deleting those comments, okay? Because the next thing we're going to do is we're going to start timing people out for commenting, and then you won't be able to say you're here if you're a winner, okay? Please stop. All right. City and cartoon character. Here we go for the Delta 2. Cheryl Creech. I live in Kansas, and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is my favorite. That is a valid entry. Cheryl Creech. Let's see if you are here. It is 9:17. I need to see Cheryl Creech say she is here by 9:20. Cheryl Creech. Let's see if Cheryl's in the participants list. I do not see Cheryl in the participants list. Are we gonna have another one that we're gonna miss out on here? Oh, there she is. Cheryl is here. Okay, good deal. All right. I was getting worried there. Calling old people in here. Cheryl, same thing for you. I need you to send me your name, address, and phone number. This will be sent to you directly from Wellbot, so it'll be coming FedEx. As I get it, I will send it over to Elliot, and they usually get stuff out Tuesday or Wednesday. You should have your new Delta 2 and solar panel and maybe the battery by the end of the week. So congratulations to Cheryl. Okay. Numero tres. Let's flip over here again. This time it's easy because I don't have to enter anything new. This time we are going for the behemoth, the Delta Pro and a 160 watt solar panel. This one has to be, this is the Christmas cookie. So the state in which you live, contiguous 48, and your favorite Christmas cookie. I'm going to be wide open on the Christmas cookie part because everybody, chocolate chip cookies or whatever. The one thing that surprised me is not a single person put Kolachki in there. And I even showed you guys how to make those last year. So, all right, same thing again, guys. Stop all comments. Please stop the comments. Guys, it's way too late to enter. Not happening. You can't enter on here anyway, so you had to do it on the video. If you didn't pay attention, it doesn't matter. You can't enter here. Please stop all the comments right now, and we're going to go from here. All right. Let's see if we get a valid winner. It's the same video, so we will pick another winner. And we have Laura Wolf. Thank you for all you do. My favorite cookie is gingerbread, and my favorite cartoon character is Frosty the Snowman from Indiana. I was worried about the state there. Laura Wolf, that is a valid entry. Laura Wolf, are you in the house? Looking for Laura Wolf. It is 9:21, Laura. You will have till 9:24. And I will look at participants. Didn't work last time, but we'll see anyway. I don't see Laura Wolf in the participants either, but that doesn't mean anything because we just saw that with our last one. All right. Flip that back over so you guys aren't looking at that goofy thing. All right. Mods, help me here. My live chat just went blank. I got a wait screen on here, so I'm going to refresh and then scroll up. All right. We're looking for Laura Wolf. I think somebody said she's here. I'm looking for the name. There it is, Laura Wolf. I am here. All right. Congratulations, Laura. You are the winner of a Delta Pro, the Behemoth, and a 160-watt generator. Again, that will be sent to you by Wellbots, by FedEx. So I need you to email me your name, address, and phone number, physical address again. So, guys, if you don't know my email address, it is below the video in the description. You know, where you see it says 3317 watching now, started streaming 22 minutes ago. If you go down to the bottom of it there, it says Pinball Preparedness at protonmail.com. So if the three of you would email me your address, we will get that going quickly. All right, so let me move this and get myself a little situated better here so I can actually see the computer. And where did I put my mouse? So many things to do. All right, get back up here, back there, and get down to the bottom. All right, so good deal. Okay, so into the regularly scheduled program. And yes, we'll get to trivia, don't worry. It's just, I'm not going to do it right now. I wanted to say thank you again to everybody, those of you that saw the video today. There were some people that cash-apped me afterwards. A few of you guys have super chatted in here this evening. So we are now over $9,000. I've got the truck sitting out here, trailers all hooked up, pointed in the right direction. We are ready to go. Mr. and Mrs. Mountaintop Preps are coming over at 9 o'clock. We are all going to stop and get breakfast because it's supposed to rain till about 10. And then we are going to raise hell on the grocery stores. So it ought to be fun. Like I said, we'll video all this so you guys can watch how crazy this is. This I thought last year was insane. This we're gonna have 4 to 5 times as much groceries this year. So it'll be fun. But again, my deepest gratitude to everybody that contributed either to ours or to your local food bank, church, charity, helped out your neighbor, whatever. That's what this whole season's about, guys. It's about giving and about helping other people. It's about Christ's birth, and being good people. And thank you, thank you, thank you for the generosity that you guys showed to the people of Union County, Tennessee, and via me and everything like that. But thank you much. It's greatly appreciated. So, okay. So normally, for those of you who were here for the first, Dana, thank you for the super chat. I see a couple of cash apps popping through here real quick. I'll put all those. The super chats, I can acknowledge you here. The cash apps, I'm not going to be able to see till later, so I'll acknowledge all you guys in another video. Super chats, I can say here because it shows up on the screen. I just get this little green thing that says you got a cash app, so on my phone real fast. All right, so we'll get into the fun that live streams usually are. If you're new here, what we do on Tuesdays and Saturdays is Q&A. This is all about you guys getting to talk about what you guys want to ask. I mean, when I pick a subject for a video, it's basically what I pick, okay? On Tuesdays and Saturdays, you guys get to ask questions about topics you want to talk about. Some are real quick. Some may take 5 minutes to discuss or whatever it is. That's fine, okay? Whatever you want to talk about. I mean, we've gone everywhere, okay? We've talked gardening, politics, finance, canning, old movies, music. I mean, you name it. Whatever's on your mind, that's what we talk about. And my mind's going all over the place, but that's what makes it fun. So, Simple One, thank you for the super chat. So, if you have a question for me, guys, please keep it in all caps, just like every other YouTube channel out there. I mean, there's 2,700 of you guys. It's funny that we're watching people leave, and there's still more giveaways to be had tonight. So, bye. It's like, okay, watch 500 of them drop off real quick. It's like, man, I wish I knew who the freeloaders were that come in here just to see if they could win something. So holy crap. Harris, thank you for the super chat. That was very generous of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so let's get into some Q&A here for a few minutes, and then we will do the trivia question and drive everybody insane. So see if your brains haven't turned to mush already. So let's see. All right, trying to find where questions are. I see a whole bunch of congratulations. Sharon Flaherty says, did I get into poison ivy again? No, I don't. I mean, unless I look weird on the camera or something like that, but no, I'm fine. Michelle Sloan, Pinball, what is your real name? Pinball. I'm not giving you my real name. Sorry. It's called OPSEC. Not happening. For 2.5 years, you guys have known me as Pinball. That will continue. Let's see. Looking for Jules Verne, Pinball. Hang on a second. Sissy, geez, here come 3 of them. Sissy, thank you for the super chat. Dana, thank you for the super chat. And Sherry, thank you for the super chat. I'm sorry, I wanted to acknowledge those quickly while they came through. Jules Verne says, Pinball, who has the best Friday, Cyber Monday deals? Depends on what you're looking for. I mean, I'll give you this. I was watching some of the other videos, other YouTubers and stuff like that, because where I work with, in today's case, All Powers for the 1 generator and Wellbots for the 2 EcoFlows, they were working with some of the other YouTubers too. And EcoFlow was, for example. I mean, I noticed that the deal that we had with our coupon code on the Delta Pro, for example, was like $1,000 cheaper than some of these other places were talking about the same product. The one I'm going to do on Monday, the product we're going to talk about on Monday, I was looking today, and the deals we have are less than you can get anywhere else. So, it'll behoove you to not only look for the coupon codes that the YouTubers will give you, but also check some of the other channels, because from what I'm seeing, most every time the deals that I'm getting are better than anybody else is, but I can't say that's always going to be the case. I mean, I remember getting a hold of Elliot one time and he had a product for me. And I'm like, oh, do you realize that this retailer has it for $100 less than you do? He's like, hang on. Got back with me a half an hour. He goes, okay, now do it. And they dropped their price, So, they're trying to do everybody right. And that's one reason why I like working with them. They're very receptive, they're very helpful, and they obviously are very supportive of the channel and everything like that with all the giveaways that we can do and things. So, and you guys are very supportive of them. I mean, it's a two-way street. I mean, we crashed their system yesterday, guys, with the amount of stuff they want that people were buying. Wellbot's system went down. So you guys probably saw the community post I made. They finally got it fixed and everything like that. But Elliot got a hold of me today. We were talking about something else. And he's like, yeah, it was a very good Black Friday. And I was like, perfect, because they have great deals and everything. But who has the best Black Friday deals? It all depends on what you look. I can't tell you who's got the best deal on an e-bike or on a big screen TV or something like that. I mean, it's not something that I'm. Could you imagine if I came up, hi, this is a prepper channel. Here's something you need, the new 75-inch television. You'd look at me, go, are you a freaking idiot? So no, I look specifically for the prepper stuff. Deborah Gilmartin, can I still send through app money through Cash App? Yes, you can. That's still the best way to do it because Cash App doesn't take 40% like YouTube does out of a super chat. I mean, I can understand a little bit of a fee, but 40% is ridiculous, YouTube. Okay, and stop trying to blame Apple. Huffy Prepper, thank you and Mrs. P for the and the Mountaintop family for all you're doing. We're excited about this. This is fun, and I know we're going to go in the store and we're going to get some really ugly looks from people. You're buying all the food. And I'm just going to look at them and go, and yeah, it's all going to the food bank. You want to continue to bitch, and then watch people slink away. So. Happy Canner, will Mrs. Pinball be doing more recipes? We love her borscht. Well, I'm certain that she'll appreciate the fact she loves the borscht. Probably, it depends on what it is. I mean, a lot of the traditional stuff that she'll make, you've already seen. I mean, you really don't need a recipe on how to bake fish, or that's what we had for dinner tonight. So, stuff like that. But the traditional type recipes, those are the ones that we try to the traditional Russian recipes. I know there's a kroshka. We want to make that for you sometime, but that's a summer soup, and we never made it over the summer, so that didn't do us any good either because I love that stuff. But one of these days, we'll probably show you if we get a chance. One of my daughters here, because that's one of our traditions when she comes for Christmas, is we make pelmeni. So we'll probably show you that. That takes forever, but we'll probably show you that one. Peace Hawk, do I have a favorite recipe for beef jerky? No, because I have not made any. I haven't made beef jerky in, God, 20 years probably. So I'll eat it, yeah, but I don't have any of it. I mean, I've got Slim Jim sticks, in my bug out bag, but that's about it. Spin, crochet, repeat, RCC. In your opinion, what are the top 10 items to prep in anticipation of the potential rail strike? Top 10? I don't know if I can give you 10. I would definitely have backup fuel, so gasoline, propane, anything like that. Certainly have that. And more importantly than anything else, clothing. Okay. Socks, shoes, shirts, sweaters, coats, mittens, gloves, because those are the things that you're going to have the hardest time getting, and that's shipped. I mean, you're not worried about corn or wheat. Well, you could be, but that's not the way it's shipped on rail. That's not affecting you. But the most important things that you're going to be missing: fuel and clothing. Those are the two biggest things, I'd say. Bama Robin, hi Pinball. Do you know of a good YouTube channel that can teach me how to clean a handgun? It's funny, somebody sent me an email here a few days ago saying that I need to do a video showing you guys how to clean a weapon. And I was planning on doing it this weekend until everything kind of got crazy with the food drive and everything like that. I will be doing one of those here in the very near future. I'll probably show you guys how to disassemble and clean an AR and how to disassemble and clean a pistol. Okay, pistol's pretty simple, not a whole lot of parts to it. AR is a little bit more intricate. I'm not going to go through everything. I'm not going to show you shotguns and everything else I've got, because I take hours upon hours upon hours disassembling and putting them all together, and mine are all clean. So, but I want to show you how to do it. Let's see. Christian Prepper, what happened with court? If you gave an update, I missed it. Yeah, I talked about this last week. It was pretty simple. They realized the guy was an idiot, and that was that. So we were there for 5 minutes. Okay, and we just shot to the bottom, so bear with me. Arden Mullen, has anyone diagnosed my ADD yet? All over the place on a sleep disorder. No, I don't have ADD, trust me. It's just because, we've had so much going on around the house over the summer between the garage and the roof and the stone and the pond, and then all the problems that I had with stuff, and me trying to coordinate people, not include trying to figure out everything that's going for YouTube. Then you get the holidays in, everything. It's just, my life is very busy. That's why I say all the time when people say, oh, here's a video, it's only 45 minutes. I don't have time to do that. I may catch a video or two, a day from something that I like to watch, maybe in the morning, maybe one at night or whatever, but that's it, because I'm pretty much going nonstop. ALN 1217, do I own a freeze dryer? No, I don't, and the reason is because of the next question. Is it worth the expense? I don't have $4,000 to drop on a freeze dryer, okay? There's only the two of us. I've said many times, if you're going to invest in a freeze dryer for the entire mag, then I can see it, okay? But a freeze dryer for just me and Mrs. P, I don't see where it's worth it to me. My opinion, okay? If you've got a dozen people or something and you're going to be freeze drying 12 dozen eggs or something, then I can see it. But I'm not going to be able to freeze dry enough food. Sorry, my nose itches. I'm not going to freeze dry enough food for it to be worthwhile for me and Mrs. P to make that kind of investment. And I'm certainly not borrowing money for it. Tony, thank you for the super chat. Flora, what is my favorite Christmas cookie, cartoon character, and carol? Okay, my favorite Christmas cookie is Kolachki, like I told you before. Okay, my favorite cartoon character was Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the claymation one. Okay, the original one. Burl Ives doing the singing and stuff like that. And my favorite Christmas carol is probably Sarajevo by Trans-Siberian Orchestra. How about that? Okay. Though it's funny that I say that, the TSO song, because Mrs. P knows this. The new Christmas music drives me absolutely nuts. I can't listen to it. I need to listen to the classics, the Bing Crosbys, the Ethel Mermans, the Burl Ives, that sort of, Harry Belafonte. That's what I want to listen to in Christmas music. I do not want to hear Miley Cyrus, Madonna, what's the one woman she's the most popular Christmas singer, and Mariah Carey. Can't stand her, okay? And please, nobody give me any version of The War Is Over. That is the worst Christmas song ever written. I don't care who sings it. The song is terrible. So there you go. You get my best and my worst at the same time. Gail Watkins, was pinball what I went by in the Army? It was my call sign. I gave the story on this once before. We were out at National Training Center, and I was the I was driving a 113 armored personnel carrier, and my TC, tank commander, was Sergeant Frank Beard. And as we were going around, and I'm 35 miles an hour is about max of what those things do, but you're bouncing all around the desert. And he sat there and yelled at me. He goes, "You're bouncing us around like a pinball back here." And so from there on out, everybody started calling me Pinball when we were at an NTC. So that went up my call sign. So that was it. All right. Want to do some trivia? Want to do one more time? Okay. Let's do into this one. I'm going to explain how this one works. This is to see who's paying attention, right? And I've come up with 9 prizes to go along with 9 trivia questions. This will be the 3rd one we've done. These are questions about me. These are all things that I have mentioned in a video somewhere in, the recent couple of months. Okay, so you guys, those that are paying attention, would know the answer. This is all from me and Mrs. P. Okay, there's no sponsors or anything like this. This is what we do with the super chat money, and it goes into prizes that we were going to do at the 100,000 mark, but we decided we'd do it for Christmas rather than do a 100,000 celebration. So do it ahead of time. Excuse me. So here's how this works. I'm going to ask a question. The first person that gets it right gets to pick an envelope number. Excuse me. Now, there's 7 left, obviously. There are still 4 prizes left for Mrs. P, and there are 3 prizes in here that one of y'all had sent me to share with the rest of the community, and we turned those into 3 separate prizes. Okay, so that's what's in here. Not going to tell you what any of them are. You got to you'll find that out as you win them. So, and Rambets is what am I drinking tonight? My typical Bush NA. So. All right, so you guys want to know what tonight's trivia question is? I'll give you all 30 seconds or something like that to make sure nobody's making a comment, because now, again, hurting for the homestead and for the doggies guitars, Appalachian woman, you got 90 seconds timeout. You're going to have to wait a minute before you can even answer. So this is why we say there's a 90-second timeout on here, guys. Once you make a comment, I ask the question, everybody else gets all that time that you don't have. So that's why keep asking you. Don't do it. If you want to do it, you're only hurting yourself. So, okay. Tonight's trivia question, and it's very appropriate. What is my favorite charity? I don't see any answers coming through. Nope, 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 nope. Whoa, somebody had it. Hang on, I saw it up there. A whole bunch flipped through at the same time. I got to find it. Somebody had it. Angel in Maine. Yes, Gary Sinise Foundation. If you guys remember, we had talked about this on one of the giveaways that we did with Elliot and Elliot and Wellbats. And they wanted to make a donation to the charity of our choice. And Elliot asked me where I wanted to do it, and I had told you guys this. And they had donated $1,500 to the Gary Sinise Foundation in honor of the family here. So, Angel in Maine, you have earned the right to pick an envelope. 1 through 9, though 5 and 8 are gone. So 1 through 4, 6, 7, or 9. So Angel in Maine, give us a number, and we will see what you won. Waiting for, I know she's got the 90-second timeout. So Angel in Maine, you get to pick a number. So we are waiting on you. Three, please. 1, 2. Envelope, numero trace. We'll open it right here so you can see there's no funny business going on. And Angel won one of these survival kits. Okay, Angel, I need you to send me your name and address, and I will get this out to you via UPS Monday or Tuesday when the UPS guy comes. So obviously I've got a bunch of stuff that's got to go out to him. So Angel in Maine, you have won a survival kit. There's a lot of cool stuff in there. Congratulations on the win. There we go. And we will do this again on Tuesday because I still have 1, 2, 3. How many more? I got 6 more. Yeah, 6 more. So we'll be doing this close up to Christmas. So. All right. So let's get back up to questions. And boy, there were a couple of people were close. Somebody said wounded warriors. Somebody said veterans. A couple of people picked out Gary Sinise. Yeah. Wounded warriors. You guys had the right idea, but Angel just happened to be first. So, and again, I apologize for internet speeds, guys. That's something I have no control over. Okay. All right. Fortunately, the other contests, the generators and stuff like that, those aren't trivia. So let's see. I'm looking for questions. Okay. Susan Lathrop says, love Gary Sinise, saw him 3 times at the Lieutenant Dan Band. Yeah, I'd like to see that show sometime. And it probably, if they came, I'd certainly have to go into Knoxville. It's not like they're coming out here. So, South Colorado Stetter, do I think Potato Head will get rid of assault rifles, he said, by the end of the year? No. Okay. I mean, again, it's the same bullshit that they keep running there. Every time there's a shooting of whatsoever. I mean, again, notice the Walmart shooting the other day. Once it didn't fit the narrative anymore, oh my God, that one dropped off the face of the earth real quick. You know, it wasn't a white MAGA guy with an assault rifle. Nope, doesn't fit the narrative. Push that one away. We need to talk something else. Joe can say he wants to get rid of semi-automatic rifles. Joe can say he wants to get rid of semi-automatic handguns. He can say all this crap he wants. And the whole country is going to say, tough? No. Okay. Sorry, Joe, you aren't God. Nobody, not happening. Okay. Tell me I got to give them up. Sorry, then I'm a felon. Simple as that. No, I'm not. You're in violation of the U.S. Constitution, Joe. You know, doesn't matter. I don't care if Congress makes a law. I ain't doing it. Period. Okay. That is my God-given right to protect myself, and that is the tool I choose to use. I don't care. All these countries who have, you know, take a look at Great Britain. Oh, we banned, even the cops don't carry guns, everything like that. Right. And okay, so let's take a look at how well the knife murders have gone up. What are we going to ban knives? I mean, you are twice as likely to get killed in a car accident as you are to be murdered by any sort of gun. Should we ban all cars? I don't know. You know, gee, let's take a look how the war on drugs has done so well. How many people die from fentanyl every day? Oh, it's illegal. Yeah, and you've done such a great job on stopping it, right? Okay. You know, it's only there to placate the far left lunatics. Oh my God, guns are bad. My guns have never shot anybody. Okay. My guns are fine. They go to bed at night. They stay right where I put them. They sleep really tight. And if I decide I want to wake them up in the morning, they get up and they go do exactly what they're supposed to. They're better trained than my dogs are. We're not banning dogs either. You know, Joe's, I mean, all this crap Joe's going to say. I mean, I'll give you this, guys. In a week, it's December 3rd. Okay. Remember all the talk about, we're going to cryptocurrency on December 3rd. Your dollars will be worthless. And I told you guys all, it's bullshit. Don't listen to it. You honestly think that we're going to have cryptocurrency and no dollars in a week? Nah, I don't see it happening. Okay. Joe's full of shit, and the whole world knows it. There we shot down to the bottom. Okay, I got to find where it was again. Healthy disrespect for authority. You know, it might be fun to do a regular trivia game once in a while. As opposed, I mean, what am I supposed to do? Pull out cards from Trivial Pursuit and do this? I don't know. Lady Snickerdo, there's a question. If I could have a conversation with anyone, dead or alive, who would it be? Well, Christ would be first. There's no question about that. Probably, and this is probably the Chicago in me. Probably Al Capone. That would be the most. I'm still convinced I was born at the wrong time. I should have been born in the 20s and 30s. Okay, but I think that would be, if I could interview anybody in history, that would be the person I'd want to talk to. Huts John, do I believe the train strike will happen this time? I have a feeling it will. Congress is going to try to get involved. The president's going to try to get involved. But again, just like the gun thing I told you, is Biden has no credibility with anybody anymore. And I mean, if he orders them back to work, they're going to say, no, replace me. And Biden's going to go, but there's nobody to do the job. Exactly why we're demanding what we're demanding. Okay, this is it. They can't think past here. All right. Joe is not God. Joe cannot tell you have to go do this. That's what they want. Okay. It's not going to happen. So yeah, I think the train strike's going to happen this time. Okay. And in some ways, I agree with these guys because, I mean, sure, the companies have raised the pay and everything, but these guys want, PTO, paid time off. Because the stories I've heard, sorry, you're not allowed to go to your mother's funeral or stuff like that, that's bullshit. Okay. And, that needs to be in their contract somehow. There were a few. Mr. Ned, thank you for the super chat. B-Man, thank you for the super chat. Jeremiah, thank you for the super chat. Sorry, guys, I got a little behind. So, Tim Peters Farm, why don't you give away some pressure canners for Christmas? You have no idea what's in these envelopes yet. Okay, so don't even start questioning me. There's still 6 more envelopes. Krista J, what's in the survival kit? There's a whole bunch of different stuff. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. Okay. I know a bunch of you guys are asking what's in the survival kit. There's a bunch of stuff. Like I said, this was all donated by one of y'all. 3 sets of all of this to give out to the family. We talked about it, and he had agreed to give it away as part of the Christmas giveaway. So that's it. I don't want to. I'm just not giving the person's name because they didn't want me to, and contents and everything like that is what it is. I mean, there's knives and water purification and seeds and all sorts of stuff in there. So, Teriyaki, what does MAG stand for? Mutual Assistance Group. It is basically your tribe, your group, the people that you're going to count on and that are going to count on you for assistance in an SHTF situation. Tracy Bunny 38, Pinball, you need a Santa hat. You must be relatively new to the channel. So you haven't been around here for Christmas. You'll know what I mean in a couple of weeks. Leo Wife 93, easiest way to break deer bones after dried out for bone meal. They are thick. That's tough. Because like cow bones are very tough to do too, and a lot of them you can't. The bigger ones you're not going to do. Chicken bones, turkey bones, those are pretty easy to do. You can get out there with a mini sledge and break them up as best you can, but like the thick femur bones and stuff like that, forget it. Ribs aren't too bad, but when you start getting into leg bones and hip bones and stuff like that, they're just too thick to break up, because there's no way you're going to get them into a fine enough powder you're going to have a hard time breaking them up yourself, but you're certainly not going to throw them in any sort of blender or grinder or anything like that and get them down to small enough pieces. So just stick to the small bones. John Nesbitt, what made me want to start a prepper channel? Oh, this is an old question. A couple of things. I was sick and tired of watching all the fear porn that was on prepper channels. And I was sick and tired of watching every channel going, you need to buy this or you're going to die. Go to my store and buy this. Here's my merch. Buy this. Here, follow this sponsor. This is, use my Amazon link. I hate that crap. That's the easiest way for me to unsubscribe to a channel. When you start trying to sell me stuff or you start screaming at me going, you're going to die. Do this or you're going to die. Okay, no. I'm not into fear porn. I'm not into conspiracy theories, and I'm not into being sold something. Simple as that. Okay. There's plenty of YouTubers out there that are on YouTube because they want to make money. I'm on YouTube because I wanted to help people. Let's see. Indiana mom, how many different states have I lived in? Okay, let's see if we go through Chicago, Michigan, Missouri, California, Arizona, Texas, Kentucky, back to Chicago, back to Indiana, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Utah, Nevada, Tennessee. That's all of them. Okay. A couple of them I've been through twice. But that's kind of the order in which I've lived in them. On the go, where do I buy ammo? My two favorite places are Midway USA and Freedom Munitions, both online. So I find that I can get better prices from them on everything I'm looking for. The only thing that's hard to find is shotgun shells. Those I can usually get at Rural King. But for 9mm ammo, for 5.56 ammo, I can get even 380 ammo. I can get better prices on either Freedom Munitions. Freedom Munitions is better for the rifle cartridges, and Midway USA is better for pistol rounds. Jeremiah, thank you for the super chat there, Food Bank. Leanne Crochet, gotta love it. Are solar panel connections pretty standard across solar generation brands? We just bought the 12C-band 120-watt solar panels from Amazon for $115 for our 2 EcoFlow Delta 1300 units. Perfect. I know those will work because that's what I have. They're getting more standardized, but they're not. But fortunately for you, the 12C-band has all the adapters in there, and you're looking for the MC4 adapters that work with the EcoFlow products. So you've got everything you need. If you've got multiple ones, the only thing you're going to need is a Y connector. If you send me an email, if you're trying to hook up 2 panels to your generator, you need a Y connector. Send me an email. I'll send you the link to it. It's like $8. So. HJS video, did anyone from the channel show up to the house for Thanksgiving? No, it's just me and Mrs. P. What does Mrs. P want for Christmas? This is always the hard part. Mrs. P is next to impossible to get a Christmas list out of. Because she's like, I've got everything I need. And I mean, y'all know as you get older, it's like, okay, I got everything I need and stuff like that. So it makes it very difficult for me to shop for her. But I don't want to mention too much because I know she's upstairs watching. If I say anything, she's going to be like, well, then I know what he's getting me for Christmas. Because trust me, she's a snoop. There's a quick story. This was back when we were in Vegas. And I'd still do Christmas stockings and put candy in them and stuff like that. And Mrs. P loves Lindor chocolates. Okay, a little bag of balls. And so I put a bag of Lindor chocolates in her stocking. And I came down one day and she got in her stock. You have never seen me so mad as when she got into her Christmas stocking before Christmas and decided to go out. I mean, I literally took everything out of her stocking and put it straight in the trash can. It was like being with how you treat a little kid for snooping. I was freaking livid. She doesn't do that anymore. Healthy disrespect for authority. How much water am I giving the garlic before it freezes? I just put it in the soil today. It's supposed to rain tonight, so that was why I wanted to get it in. It'll get moist tonight, but I've got my old soil, bunch of grass clippings, bunch of leaves on top of it. I put some fresh soil on top, so it will be able to grow roots as the grass clippings and the leaves decompose over the winter. Still got enough soil around it and everything, so it should be fine. But again, the grass clippings will hold moisture as well. And it is 10 o'clock. So, guys, thank you very, very much for participating this evening, for being here. For the 2,100 of you guys that stuck around for the whole thing, the other 1,000 people that left. So, but have a great evening. We'll see you in the morning before I go to the store. Pinball out.